Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So far we have discussed about the data types, numeric data types, strings and the sequential data types, lists and tuples, and the mapping data type dictionaries. And today we shall end our data type topic with sets. Okay, without any delay, let me jump into my PyCharm. First of all, a set is a collection of data which is unordered and unindexed. Okay, unlike lists and tuples, sets do not have any index. Let me create my set 1 is equals to, in sets the the elements are written within curly braces. Okay, I am having my data to be yellow, green and red. Okay, and also remember that sets can contain items of different data types. Okay, I am adding one also to show you that sets can contain elements of different data types. Now I am printing my set, print set1, run, set. Okay, yeah, so in this way you can write sets. And now in lists, tuples and dictionaries, strings, we access the items by using index, right? But in sets we cannot access items by index as sets are unindexed, right? So we use for loop for accessing items in set. For element in set 1, print element. Okay, now I'll run my program, run sets. So you can directly loop through the set elements to access the elements from the set. Okay, now to check if any of the element is present within the set or not, as usual we use membership operators in and not in. Okay, print red in set 1. Okay, now I'll run my program, run sets. Yeah, true, we have red in our set 1, right? Now you can also modify items in sets, for example, but remember that you cannot modify a certain item, that is here green cannot be changed to purple, violet or something. Okay, you can just add some items into your set or delete some items from sets. Okay, but you cannot modify items in a set. You can modify a set, but you cannot modify elements within the set. Okay, now I want my set1 dot add. I want to add purple this time. Yeah, now you can use add keyword to add any elements to your set. Okay, now I'll print my set, run sets. Yeah, purple has been added to our set 1. And remember that here in our case purple is now not added to the end of the set, right? So as sets are unordered, the elements in the sets can be interchanged every time you access the set. Okay, the first element can come last and middle, somewhere where the interpreter checks. Okay, now you can add multiple items to set by using update keyword. Okay, update purple, and this time I'll use some float value 7.8. Run. Float object is not iterable. Yeah, you have to keep within square braces. Okay, sorry. Within update you have to create a list which should be added to our set. Okay, So I'm running my program. Yeah, 7.8 purple are added to our set, right? Now let us find the length of the set as in dictionaries, tuples, strings and lists. Sets also have len function to find the length of a particular set, okay? Len of set 1. Okay, I'm running my program now. Yeah, 4. We have 4 items, that is 4 elements in our original set 1, right? So it's returning us 4. Now to remove an item from a set, you can use remove or discard keyword. Let us see what's the difference and what these two keywords or functions do. Okay, now for my set1 dot remove, this time I want to remove green. Now set1 dot discard. Now I want 1 to be removed from my set. Now let us print set 1. Okay, now I'll run my program, run set, red, yellow. Both the items have been removed from set 1. So what is the difference between these two? Now I'll try to remove an element purple from my set 1 which is not present in my set, and I'll also try to do the same with discard keyword. Okay, run. Let us look at one by one. So as Python checks the code line by line, we cannot catch the errors at the same time. Okay, so run set. Yeah, sorry. Run set. Key error. Okay, set1 dot remove. We do not have any element named purple within our set. So this method, this function provides an error when you give the item, that is element, which is not present in your set. But in case of discard function, it does not return any error when you want to remove an element which is not at all present in the set. Okay, run sets. Yeah, yellow, 1, green, red. It has returned us the original set element without giving any error. Okay, so that's the difference between these two. Now, as in all other data types, we can also use pop and sets also, but keep in mind that as usual, pop removes the last element from the data type. Any data type, it may be list or tuple or dictionary. But in case of sets, as sets are unordered, we cannot find the last element and the first element in the sets, right? So it can remove any element from your set according to the interpreter. Okay, so never want to spot remove an element from a set by using pop. Instead, if you want to remove a particular element, use remove or discard. Okay, now I'll run my program, run set. Hello, red 1. Here 1, green has been removed. According to our assumption, if it is a list or a tuple, 1 must be removed here, right? But in set, we cannot spot remove an element by using pop. Okay, now I want to clear all my elements from a set and I want to have empty set. Okay, set1 dot clear, and I'll again print set1. Clear is a function to clear all elements from a given set. Yeah, it has returned us an empty set, right? So in this way you can clear all the elements from the set, and if you want to remove the whole set, you can use del keyword as usual. Del set1 run set. Yeah, name set1 is not defined. because here we have already deleted set 1, and when we again try to access set 1, it will not return us anything. It will just return a beautiful error message. Okay. Now I want to add 2 sets. I'll create another set here. Most of us have learned about unions and intersections of sets, right? We are going to use them now in our program. Okay. This time I want I'll take some random words. Flower, purple, and green. Okay. Now I want to add these 2 sets. I can use union keyword to add, to combine these 2 sets. Set 3 is equals to set 1 dot union of set 2. Okay, now I'll print my set 3, print set 3. Now let us see what it is. Run set. Yeah, it has returned a set which contains all the elements of set 1 as well as set 2. Now what if I want to find some common elements between these 2 sets? Okay, now I'll change this with green. Set 1 dot intersection set 2. Okay, I'll run my program, run sets. Yeah, it has returned us green, which is the common element between set 1 and set 2. And also remember that the sets cannot contain duplicate items. Now if I again write purple in my second set, and I'll remove all this, and if I want to print set 2, according to my assumption it will return only 3 items. Okay, let us see if that is right or not. Yeah, green, game and purple. So you cannot have duplicate items within your set. So far we have learned how to remove, how to add 2 sets, and how to remove elements from a set, how to delete a complete set, and we define sets with curly braces. And sets can contain elements of different data types, and sets cannot contain duplicate items. And also finally let us see another way of creating sets. We have just created using curly braces, right? Now let us create a set 1 with set constructor. Set. Now this time I'll give the same elements, green, yellow and red. And remember to have 2 parentheses. Okay, this one parenthesis for set constructor and one parenthesis for your elements. Okay, now I'll print this set, set 1. I'll run my program now, run set, yellow, green and red, and within curly braces. Note that. Okay, the curly braces indicate that the variable is of type set. If you want to check, you can check the data type of set 1 as usual by using the type function, type of set 1. Now I'll run my program, run set. Yeah, class set. Okay, so these are basic operations we can do with our sets, and also I'll provide with some methods which we can have with sets in my description box. You can go through them and practice them. Also remember that Python is less about theory and more about its practice. The more you practice, the more you remember and the more you can apply. Okay, Thank you. Bye.